Right flag at you, right flag at you, right flag at you. I hope my sound is good. I hope my sound is good. This is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV. And of course, I'm your host, Raheem the Dream, but known as Top Cat. I want to give a shout out to everyone. I want to give a shout out to everybody. Everybody on Facebook, everybody on the YouTube, everybody on Twitter. And shout out to all my black brothers and sisters all around the world. As I said, this is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV, right black at you. And topic for the night is, where is your limit? Where is your limit? Where is your limit? That's the topic of the night. That's the topic of the night. And we're going to give people some time to get into the building. Okay, so just bear with me for a minute, and we're going to give people time to come into the building. I'm going to mute myself for a second. I'm going to give my co-host some time to come into the building. I got a co-host coming in. So we're going to wait on her to come in. And just be patient. And this is the For Real TV, right like that. You know I'm right like that. So, co-host is here.
How you doing tonight?
All righty, what's going on?
Nothing.
All right, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. Glad to be here.
Okay.
How you doing tonight?
Oh, unbelievable, baby, unbelievable.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let you. You can go and open up. I'm gonna mute myself and so I can get this Instagram fired up, and you can take it for now till I get back. So,
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Hope you tune in tonight and put some input in. It's reference to where is your limit? I myself, I have plenty of limits. So I'd like to hear from you guys in reference to your limits and what brings you to your limit. I have things that get me to my limit, such as I'm a caregiver. And I have a client who postured herself as if she wanted to spit on me. And that was the line crosser for me. It was like, if she did it, I'm out of here. I called my supervisor immediately and let them know. So that within itself is a very big limit. That's taking it all the way left. So I'm interested in other people and how they feel about their limits in reference to Where is your stopping point? Where will you cut it off at? And will you stand firm behind the decision that you made? So I'm interested in hearing from you, and hopefully Top Cat will have the male's point of view. Women always have a different point of view, but I want all our Black women out there to tune in and give me your opinion. I want to support you. I definitely want to support you. And this is all new to me, so bear with me in reference to getting this all sorted out for myself. By next week, I should be in the game. I'm hoping. I'm looking for you, Drea. Where you at tonight? Ron? Hopefully you're going to come on. Same thing with you, Mike. And anybody else that's interested, I definitely want to hear from you.
Okay.
I got to sort through this.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'll get it eventually. I'm going to get it eventually.
Right. Okay. Yeah, the topic for the night, like as she said, is where is your limit? And when we say where's your limit, that can be on anything or multiple things. Okay. For me, I didn't got to a point in my life where nonsense is my limit. Nonsense. In other words, I'm gonna put it like this here. Nonsense has become my enemy. Nonsense. Nonsense has become my enemy. Procrastination has become my enemy. See, me personally, when I make things my enemy, that's when I do something about it. When I make things my enemy. And procrastination, nonsense, it's just like the day going back and forth with these brothers in the barbershop today. After I left, I really thought about it. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was like beating a dead horse. I'm trying to show them the information, but they say they want to see the information, but they really didn't want to see the information. And I'm not gonna get into what we were talking about, but and when I left there, I said, that's enough of that. I'm not gonna I always say that, and I end up doing it again. And one of the reasons why I end up doing it again, because I be wanting to help my people. I just be wanting my people to think. You understand what I'm saying? I just be wanting them to think. See, and what I was telling the brothers today, he was like, man, well, we not learning anything because you keep hollering. I said, but y'all hollering over me, so I got to holler over y'all. I said, this is what y'all need to understand. This is what y'all need to understand. How many of y'all is and how many of me is? I said, before I can finish answering this over here, then he yell out something to stop me because he want me to answer this, and this is, and so we wasn't accomplishing nothing. So what I was just trying to tell him was that I'm going to give you the information. You look it up and make your own mind up. That's the only thing I've been trying to get them to do. But I done found sometimes my people, we can be lazy intelligently. What I mean by that, we won't go do the work. We won't go do the work. We'd rather just keep saying and doing the same thing instead of doing the work to learn something new. So that's like my limit. That's why I try to make sure, I don't care what it is, but I try to make sure I learn something different every day. Even if it's one thing. I want to know something more today that I didn't know yesterday. But that's me. I can't expect everybody to be that way. See, and that's my limit. That's my limit. That's where I'm at what my limit is. I need to learn, for me, I need to learn something new every day. I don't care what category it's in, but I need to know I learned something new today. Okay. And that's I refuse to do what I've been doing. Okay. In other words, we already know. Do the same thing, expecting a different result. You're not going to get a different result. So what I have come to understand about myself is when I learn something new every day, I'm tweaking myself every day. I want to be a better me. So every day I try to be better than I was yesterday. But as I know, and as you know too, big changes is hard to hold on to. We try to make a dramatic change. But what I have learned about myself is to tweak a little bit every day, tweak a little bit every day, tweak a little bit every day. That's a whole year of tweaking. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of that year, you done made a major change. But I thought I had to make them with tweaks. Tweak, tweak here, tweak here, tweak here. I couldn't do it making a big major change. Every time I tried to make a big major change, I couldn't hold on to it because it was too much of a change at once. But I learned if I tweak it, tweak, 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 it made me a better man. And that's what I'm out to do, and that's what I'm still out to do, is to be a better me. Make myself the change that I want to see. That's it right there. Instead of, brother saying, well, what you gonna do about it, Top Cat? We know this. What you mean what I'm gonna do? I didn't make the situation the way it is. This will have to be a we thing, not a me thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it will have to be a we thing, not a me thing. See, that's the problem. We're waiting on somebody to come and save us when you have to save yourself.
Yes, you do.
You have to save yourself. If you understand, okay, I don't want to get into the spiritual stuff. I mean, that's because it's not spiritual. I'm going to say, call it what it is. If you want to get into the religious stuff, if you really read it for what it really is and understanding it and do the research on it, it's telling you that you have to save yourself. It really telling you that if you truly understand and do the research. Okay, but yeah, that's them. Them are my limits. Okay, them are not all of my limits, but that's them. They are a big part of my limits. You understand? Especially the nonsense. As you know, I don't watch football. I don't watch none of that stuff. Now, only thing I will do, I will watch boxing, and one of the reasons why I will watch boxing because boxing, that boxer is self-employed. He pays everyone in his corner. You understand what I'm saying? He negotiates his contract. You understand what I'm saying? So he's self-employed. So I will back them brothers. You understand what I'm saying? Because they self-employed. That's about the only sport I really watch. Them, that's a lot of that is part of my limits. I know I'm all over with my limits, but that's what it says. What it says, where is your limits? So I'm telling you what my limits are. Okay? So that's pretty much where I'm at. Okay. But this is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV, right black at you, right black at you. And I have my beautiful co-host here. And we opening up the door. Pardon?
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes. Pleasure to have you here. And
thank you.
I'm waiting for the people to come into the building. It was I had a few in the building. It looked like they didn't allow. Maybe you scared them off.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, see, one thing I know, one thing I know about my people is we can take things too personal. You understand what I'm saying? And just like I done had a lot of brothers and sisters and a lot of older people tell me that in the barber shop and stuff, sometimes I be in the beauty shop going back and forth, that it's not that they don't like the message. They just don't like who it's coming from. See, they feel that I shouldn't be talking the way I'm talking now. You understand what I'm saying? And I would be talking to these old people, and I'd be like, how I say, y'all don't even know me. They say, but we can feel your spirit though. We could feel what's the word? What did she say? The old woman told me one time, your compassion. She said your compassion is real. And excuse me. And
bless you.
Thank you. And she says your compassion and your masculinity can scare people.
Well, you are a tough cookie.
Yeah, well,
let there be no misunderstanding.
Yeah. Well, and this is what this older woman told me. And it was her first time ever seeing me. What she was coming from. She was coming from her wisdom.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? In other words, she was letting me know, and she said it when I left out the door that she said, I've seen you before. Not particular me. What she was telling me is that spirit or whatever, because she was kind of a religious woman.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And she was saying, when she said, I've seen you before. In other words, what she was saying that your I'm trying to think of the word. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the word.
You may mean your aura.
Yeah, well,
because that's like the same thing as
yeah,
connection.
Yeah, like your spirit. She was saying like your spirit and everything. She was like, I seen you before, and what she pretty much was telling me was that I had the spirit. She was like, you have a spirit of a warrior. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right. And that spirit, she was trying to let me know that spirit, I know what she was saying, that spirit come from like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Noble Drew Ali, you know what I'm saying? Them kind of fellas. Because them are the people that she could relate to, because them were the people of her time. And that's what she was telling me, I've seen you before.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. And this was an older woman with her husband. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And see, that's just like at the barbershop when Pete used to be there and all the old dudes would be in there. Some of them old dudes would be like, tell everybody be quiet. Nope, just let him talk. Nope, y'all shut up. Just let him talk. Okay. I would be trying to get out the door. I said, man, I can't stay here all day. I'm working. Those dudes would tell me, old dudes, say, look here, man. Ain't nobody buying no hats from you today, man. Just stay here with us, man. Keep going. Well, open that phone back up and give us some more stuff. You dig what I'm saying?
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, these was all older guys. You understand what I'm saying? And then, it's been in there, I'm trying to think, old dude, I can't remember his name. Chris told me he was in the barbershop not too long ago. And he was in there one time, and it was just him and other, people our age, young. And he told them, y'all need to listen to this young man here. This young man giving y'all truth. He said, man, y'all need to listen. But everybody don't want to, everybody's not. Let me put it this way. Everybody don't be ready at that time. Because see, what I'm talking now is the same thing. I didn't heard other people, older guys that was talking it to me. I was like, man, go ahead on with that now. Because I was somewhere else. I wasn't ready at that time. You understand what I'm saying? As they say, when the pupil is ready, the teacher will appear.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Right.
You know, yeah. So that's pretty much where I'm at there. But all that is coming to a head. You know, that's just like my dude got the barbershop up in Warrensville. He said, man, I don't even go through it with him no more. He said, man, I'm gonna let you have it. You understand what I'm saying? He said, man, you know, I hate to say it. He said, man, I just gave up on our people. He said, man, I just gave up on our people. He said, man, because, and which is real. And I tell him this. I have to fight the white man and my own people too. And my own people too. And then the other day, I'm at the barbershop on Mile, and there was a little brother in there. He just got out the feds, well, I think a couple months ago or whatever, but he doing pretty good. He doing call it, you know how like repairing inside the house, cabinets, whatever you call the person that do that. I'm just a handyman, okay?
Mhm.
And he was talking about how, you know, when he was locked up, and even since he's been home, that, you know, his dudes that he come up with is, you know, helping him more than his own family. You understand what I'm saying? Than his own brothers. You understand what I'm saying? Than his own blood. And that's what he said. He said, man, my own blood don't give me no help on nothing, man. Since I'm not, you know, getting that fast money, they thought I was going to come home and do that again. You know, he said, I done had enough of that, you know. And this is, I'm going to tell you what I told him. I said, look at here, man. The blood, I say, what did I tell him? I said, is it in the mud? No, I told him, it's in the mud, not in the blood. And he's like, what you mean, school? What you mean, school? I said, I'm gonna say it one more time. It's in the mud, not in the blood. I told him, I said, brothers are made in the mud, not in the blood. They are made in the mud, not in the blood. And he was like, wow, man, that's cold. He was like, that's cold. He was like, that cold. So I'm gonna write that down. He told the barber, give me pencil and paper, but I'll write that down. He said, School, you got him more funny. You got him.
Oh, are we freezing or just you? Can you hear me?
See, that's crazy. You know what? I'm gonna have to get rid of this here. Connection is fairly good if you're I'm not on Wi-Fi. I got an Ethernet cord. Ain't no way this should be happening.
Right.
I'm on an Ethernet cord. I got the fastest speed that what's the name them have. I'm gonna have to just get rid of them and get somebody else. Because there's no way that should be happening to me. Because I got my TV off. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't using no Wi-Fi. I got my phone on the phone Wi-Fi, so it wouldn't drive anything. And I'm using the Ethernet cord. No way that should have happened like that. Made me forget where I was at. But anyway,
we were talking about the relationships with his family.
Oh yeah.
And the mud.
And I was just letting him know, you know what I'm saying? I was letting him know brothers is made in the mud, not in the blood.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And I said that's why that is.
Right.
And I told him that's why that is. Okay, we got Ron in the house. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. We got Ron in the house. Ron said, good evening.
Hello, Ron.
Okay, Mike, Ron, I'm gonna send it to you now. Ron say, send the link.
I know that's right.
All right, my brother, I'm about to send it to you now.
Right.
I'm about to send it to you now, brother.
So, you know, I would like to add something to relationships.
Okay, hold on, baby.
Are you still working on him? Okay.
Hold on.
Sorry.
No, because I'm gonna put you on the full screen. You're gonna be on the screen by yourself while you're answering your question. Then I'm gonna get him in. Go ahead.
Well, I'm wondering, in reference to the relationship with the guy that came home, sometimes you can burn bridges and you can put yourself in a space with your family where it's unforgivable. I don't know what happened, but sometimes that is why we don't get help and support because we've done way too much and it's hard to forgive. We want to be forgiving people, but there are some things, there's the limit again, that if you cross in lines that are really belligerent, it's hard to come back. It's hard to come back. So we have to be careful when we're out there or within our family and we're doing something wrong. We need to make sure we're going to be able to return to our families. That's an important thing. Definitely important.
Okay. I think what he was saying was not that um not it wasn't what he was saying what this that's what he was relaying to me. He thought he what he relayed to me is they thought he was gonna come home, get back on his game and start making a lot of money again.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because how he was putting it to me, he was taking care of them. You understand?
Okay, but hypothetically, what if they had went out and bought cars or bought homes based on his income, so to speak, and then when he went away, things went haywire as far as their financial situation is, and they could kind of somewhat, people will blame someone else for their downfall.
Yeah, well, but I understand.
Because you get very comfortable if someone's taking care of you like that.
Yeah, but he ain't. But I mean that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That young man said, "What you say, Ron? Send me the link, please." I sent it to you, Ron. Check your email. Ron, check your email. Check your email, Ron. I sent it to you. Check your email. Check your email, Ron. Yeah, but I'm just saying, well, what he was giving to me is, you understand what I'm saying? They thought, that he was going to come home, get back in the street, start hustling again, start getting a whole lot of money so they could benefit again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, no, that's it. I'm done. That's it. Oh, this is what I was saying. He was showing me on the phone of okay, did already. It's not there. All right, I'm gonna send it again. I send it to you again. But he was showing me on the phone. He was showing me on the phone where he was saying something about his uncle, and then he was showing me on the phone a mink coat that he was trying to get. You understand what I'm saying? Because he said he ain't got a mink jacket, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about his uncle, and his uncle was in the background. I say, man, look at here. I say, you know what, man? That's your uncle right there. He said, yeah. I said, you know what? You got his number. Get him on the phone right now and tell him you talking to Top Cat. I said, get him on the phone now and tell him you talking to Top Cat and see what he said. Ron, I sent them to both your emails. I know you have to. I sent them to both of them. Check them again. Check them. I sent them to both of them. And I said, man, that's Ray Ray. I said, yeah, that's old Pimp Ray Ray right there. I said, man, Ray Ray go back, man, years and years and years. I said, matter of fact, I got a picture of me, him, and Pimpin' Fast on my phone right now from 2 weeks ago from when Good Gang came home. You know what I'm saying? But he called Ray. Ray was like, oh man, yeah, you're in the right spot there. Listen to him. You dig what I'm saying? The dude subscribed to the YouTube channel. He subscribed to the YouTube channel and took my number. He was like, no, man. I'm gonna put your number in my phone right now. Cause I gave him a card. He was like, I'm gonna take the card, but I'm gonna put the number in the phone right now.
Right. So, you know, that's another example of, you know, his limit. He decided he was going to come home and do
That's
something.
what I'm saying.
So there is a limit for him. That's
Right. He
pretty
said
good.
that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that was
That's
it.
a good example of a limit.
Right.
Right.
Ron, I sent the, okay, which email type I have two? I sent them to both of them. Okay, then Ron say I only use one email. But I sent them to both of them. Check them, Ron.
All right, because we want you in the house, Ryan.
Yeah, I sent them to both of them, Ron. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. Hit that thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay, here he come now.
All right.
My good brother, what's going on?
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
I may have to get off, man. I lost my voice, man. I don't know if I can talk. I'm under the weather, you know.
We hear you. We're gonna get you over the weather.
Honestly.
If you under it, we're gonna put you over it.
Yeah.
How you be? You all right? You all right, my brother? Can you hear? Can you hear us, Ron?
Yeah, I don't know if he can hear us.
Can you hear us, Ron?
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
But he froze.
Right. Yeah.
You froze
I can
again.
hear you. I froze.
Yeah, you're in and out.
You froze on the screen, but can you hear us? Go out and come back in. I'm gonna push him out, and that'll make him have to come back in. I'm gonna push him out, and that'll make him have to come back in. Kick him out. Like they won't let me kick him out. Okay, okay. He out, but okay, Ron will. No, that ain't what I want to do. I don't want to ban him. It's just thing that we need. Okay, Ron will be removed.
Well, maybe I should share another one of my limits.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on.
While we're working on Ryan, you know, I hate wasted time. I have a limit in reference to children out of control. I will not have a child in my house running amok. There are rules and regulations in my household, and I stand firm behind them. And when I have a child in my house that wants to run amok, they get uninvited. Because running amok means a lack of respect for rules and regulations and adults.
Okay. So Ron say he can't get in. Ron say I can hear you, but I froze. I will comment. Under the weather, lost my voice. Okay.
Okay, Ron, we'll miss you.
Yeah, I don't.
But get your comments in, though.
Yeah, he's still stuck on the screen here. Okay, I ain't gonna worry about it. But yeah, I understand. I understand that there. You know, that's one of my limits too. You know, that's where I went back and forth with my grandson. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have limits.
Right.
You know, I have limits. I'm gonna keep telling you. But once I reach that limit, you can't say I didn't let you know. Because I keep telling you.
Right. And see, I am the type of adult, I don't want to keep telling.
Right.
I tell you the first time, and the second time, there has to be consequences. I have no patience when it comes down to repeating situations with children.
Right.
Yeah, because if they don't learn early on, there are going to be consequences behind not listening. They will forever do things their way.
Right. And
All the way up into adulthood.
Yeah, tell me about it. That's why I had to start showing him consequences.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's called tough love.
Yeah, see, I already knew the biggest consequences. I already knew the biggest consequences I could do to him was send him home. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, Ron back.
All
Okay,
right.
Ron, can you hear? He must don't know he live. You live, brother. You on the screen, you live. And it froze again. He gone, all right. But yeah, I already knew that's the biggest thing I could do to him. You understand what I'm saying? Because he loved being here so much. All I had to do was send him to his mom and daddy. And that was enough to kill him. You see what I'm saying? That was enough to kill him.
Right.
Yeah. So that was my limit. You understand what I'm saying? It took me a while to get there. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm hoping he's gonna get it. I'm hoping he's gonna get it. Because just like the older people told us, they see the foresight already. They see where you head. They see you headed for self-destruction.
Right.
You headed for self-destruction. And who's to say you're gonna live through? Who's to say you're gonna live through?
Right. That's the unfortunate piece about it. You don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. That's real. That's real. And this is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV, Right Black at You. Right Black at You. If you run across this video on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Hit that little subscribe button. Tap that little bell. Make sure that bell says all, so you get all the notifications when I upload something or when I go live. And smash that thumbs up. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Let's get the thumbs up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. You got people sitting there. Oh yeah, I did speak to Drea. She said she had to do something, but she said we still on when she gets finished that she will come in.
All right, that'll be good.
I think Mike, Mike had to go lay it down. I've been talking to him all day today because we're trying to protect each other.
Right.
And I think he got to block off that highway again tonight. So it's pretty much just me and you.
Okay.
It's pretty much just me and you. And Ron, when he okay, here we go right now.
I'm
Ron,
hoping that there's someone in the audience that's going to get involved as well.
Yeah, well, we'll wait
Put
to
a
see.
few comments up.
Yeah, can you read that comment there? Can
No,
you see that comment?
no.
Okay.
It's very small print on my end.
Okay, Ron said, as far as limits, we need more patience. Also, stay the course. Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yeah. You know what? Because I was telling Mike today. He was saying how things starting to fall into place now. And I told Mike, we just had to trust in the process.
No doubt. No doubt.
We had to
Because
trust.
what will be, will be.
Yeah, we had to trust in the process. See what I'm saying? We back to where we had started at, truck wise, because that was the one we wanted anyway.
Right.
But we didn't see how we was going to be able to get it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But now that's the truck we get, the one
Right.
we thought we wasn't going to be able to get. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That comes from what I call trusting the process.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. What is supposed to be will definitely be.
Right.
no matter how far away it seems to be. Right. There is a destiny. I totally believe in a destiny.
Right, right. Yeah, and that's and that's what I told Mike today. And he said how things are starting to fall in the line. You understand what I'm saying?
And that's exactly the way I like it. Boom, boom, boom.
Right. Yeah. And,
Yeah.
It's falling in line. He come across a guy that's right here in Cleveland that he knew that's that CELs, that class B's. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
That would take a night position. You need that truck running 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and Mike said he ain't talked to dude in years, and just happened. I forget how he told me they end up talking again.
As fate would have it.
Right. You see what I'm saying? And Mike said he asked him, "What you grade? Do it up and you grade? Start it up in Cincinnati?" He said, "No, in Cleveland." He said, "My partner in Cleveland." He was like, "Wow, man, yeah, woo, 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 woo." You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna set up a day, like around about the 8th or the 9th.
Okay.
Mike gonna be up here. We're gonna set up something with dude, and so I can sit him down and talk to him, let him know what put together. Because that's my end. You dig what I'm saying?
I better learn how to drive.
Huh?
I said I better learn how to drive.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, because that it's right up your alley anyway.
Right. When I did the tractor trailer, that was a very nice experience.
Yeah. This is more this to be right up your alley, because one thing that I didn't like about that tractor trailer stuff, you know what I'm saying, is that late night parking and everything. But I think where I can make just as much money with the dump truck and still sleep in my own bed at night.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Not sleeping on the side of the road because all the truck stops filled up. You dig what I'm saying? But you got to get off the road, so you got to find your spot somewhere.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So you can only go so far off on the ramp.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And that was the major thing that got me. You understand what I'm saying? Because your clock then ran out. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to find a spot. You could run.
You cannot afford to not find a spot.
Right. I mean, you can run on personal.
Especially if the state troopers are out there.
Yeah. Well. See. That why you trying to find a spot. If you get pulled over, you have to show them your clock. Let them know, I'm off my clock ran out, but I'm on personal conveyance. Truck stops full. I'm trying to find a spot.
Exactly. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But they will let you know. We're gonna give you 45 minutes to an hour, because we know how far it is from truck stop to truck stop.
And you better make it there.
And he'll tell you, I better not see you out here after that.
That's right.
He'll tell you, because I have been pulled over.
Oh yeah, and they'll radio ahead to make sure.
Yeah, for some reason he wanted to see my clock. I told him as soon as he I opened up the passenger door and he stepped up. I said, "Man, my clock ran out." I said, "I'm gonna let you know that now, because I know that's the first thing you want to see." And I said, "There it is, right there, right in front of you, so you can see it." I ain't take it down because I had it on my tablet. I said, "There go right there. There go right there. I'm running on personal conveyance." And he told me, he said, "I'm gonna give you 45 minutes to an hour, but I better not see you back up and down."
That's right.
He said, "You better be going the opposite way. You better not be coming back this way.
Right.
When I see you, if I see you again, you better be going that way." Okay. Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody over here on the Instagram. Peace and black power to you, and thank you for tuning in. Everybody on the Facebook and the Twitter and the YouTube. And but yeah, with me is once I did that last year with the dump trucking, The first day, I was like, oh, this is it. I ain't doing nothing else.
Right.
Oh, I said, oh, this is it. I ain't doing nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
You don't make as much as money, but you make just as much.
Right.
The most
At your
important,
home every night.
dang, that's the most important thing.
Yes, it is.
You understand?
Right.
You know, I ain't got, even in the dump truck, I ain't got to get out. I ain't got to get out and do nothing.
Right.
All the buttons in there. I ain't got to do nothing but bag up, take care of my business, and go back and do some more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to get out. I got to get out for one thing, and that's to use the bathroom.
Right.
And that's frequently. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, that's frequently. Especially starting off in the morning, I got to drink that coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So, so that became my limit on that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because I was getting ready to get back in the tractor trailer. And I was talking to my dude Crutchfield. And Crutchfield said, man, well, you know, why don't you I said, no, I ain't coming back to that cement joint. I ain't coming back to that cement neither. You know, because I ain't want to go through hooking them things up. That's why his back messed up. He's trying to buy a new truck and hire him a driver. That's what he's trying to do now.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, and he was like, man, why don't you try a dump truck? He said, I know a few people. He said, my uncle boot me, took me up over there.
Mm-hmm.
And once I got in that truck, that first day, dude said me, he said, man, look at me. He said, man, look, man, he said, man, I can go on the scoop over. He said, I really want to tell you to take me back and drop me off, but I don't want to take you off the job after the first run.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, man, you got this already. But anyway, I knew right then that was it. I ain't doing nothing else.
Okay.
I said, man, wait a minute. You telling me, okay, we milling. You know, I'm watching the flag, keep the flag where you need to keep it at, like shooting stuff in the back of the truck. They hit the horn 2 times, beep, beep, that means you're done. You pull off. I go dump. You get to the dump. He said, yeah, you see right there, just bag up to there, make sure nothing in the back of you to catch some mud flaps and pull them off. And bag on up, lift your wheels up first. So you go back and dump. I dump, let it all out, let it all down, came on down. You know, I said, man, that's it. He said, yeah, that's it. I was like, I ain't doing nothing else.
That's a nice job, ain't it?
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing else.
I like that.
I said, I ain't doing that. I done reached my limit right now.
Right.
This is my
But it's
limit.
a beautiful thing. It felt good. You knew that was your fit.
I knew it.
You knew that was your fit. And that's a beautiful thing.
And that was just the first run.
Right. Okay.
Getting filled up and dumping. I knew right then, that's it.
Yeah.
I ain't doing nothing else.
Right. And that's one thing that is good. You know, when you get your right fit, nothing will change that.
Yeah, ain't nothing like the right fit, is it?
No, nothing like the right fit.
That's real, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's real. Give a shout out to everybody over here on the Instagram. This is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. Right Black got you. I'm your host, Raheem the Dream, better known as Top Cat. Topic of the night is, where is your limit? And you know that can cover a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Where is your limit? You know that can cover a lot of things. You know, so I want to give y'all a shout out because I see your wave. Give a shout out to you. But if you want to charm in, that's what I call it. I call it charming in.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to charm in, come over to the YouTube channel, The Few, The Proud, The For Real TV, and I'll be right back at. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much how that went. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to the Jazz Festival last summer, you know, I brought it to Mike's attention. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he started doing some looking into it. He called me and said, I think you right about this right here. You understand what I'm saying? He was like, I think you right about here. The money can be paid in this. I said, yeah. So, yeah, that's why I said, Mike, that's why I brought it to your attention. You dig what I'm saying? I That's why I brought it to your attention. You know, but Mike started to see, look, he didn't just listen to me. Like I be trying to tell people out here in these streets. What Mike did was his own research. He did his own research.
Right.
Do your own. See, listen, when you do your own research, this is what happens. You come to an understanding of things for yourself. For yourself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You have to come to an understanding of things for yourself. That's when you understand it. Because you have to get an understanding for yourself.
Right.
Okay. And that's what I be trying to tell people. You have to get an understanding of things for yourself. Don't try to get my understanding. Don't say you don't understand me. I said, look, this is where you go get the information at. Go look at the information, research the information, so you can come to an understanding for yourself. My understanding may not be your understanding.
Right.
But once you get it, then you will be able to relate to me, though. Okay. Okay, Ron says, speaking of limit, me need evidence, seeing things through. Let's complete what we start. Don't leave things incomplete. That's for sure, Ron. That's for sure.
Right.
That's for sure. You know, I was telling who was that? I was talking to somebody. I was talking to this African brother, and he was giving me some suggestions on things. But he was all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? I said, you know, let's stay the course on one thing first. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, he was telling me how he can help me with this, help me with that, but he was all over the place. I said, okay, let's come to an understanding of one thing first.
Right.
And like Ron just said, let's see the one thing through.
Yes.
Let's see the one thing through first. Then that'll let me know if you the right guy I need to be, dealing with.
Well, that is very.
You understand what I'm saying? Let's see one thing through first. As I say, let's trust the process on one of the ideas that you have.
Right.
One of them ideas. And let's see it through. Let's see what just one of them takes us through.
Right.
Let's complete one first before we jump all around. Okay.
Sometimes you never get anything done when you're all over the place.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I myself, I like organization.
Right. It's like being, as they said, jack of all trades and the master of none.
Exactly.
See, me, I like the master. I like the master thing. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what, even with the dump truck, when dude was showing me, when he first showed me how to blacktop. You see, he wasn't a teacher. See, what he did was had me to do it first. That's not how you train. That's why I became such a good trainer in that little bit of time. I had been on the job maybe 2 weeks. He had me training people.
Right. But you know what? That training can be difficult if you're not doing it the right way. Right. So you have a way of getting it done where in his world, he want to do the correcting versus the training.
Yeah. Well, see, but anyway, the way he did it, he had me to do it first. And then the second time, no. Yeah, now he stopped me, then we switched seats. You dig what I'm saying? Because I was going a little too, I wasn't holding the brake good enough. And I said one of the reasons. I said one of the reasons. No, I told him one of the reasons why, because you didn't do it for me first. See, if he did it for me first, and I watched to see what he doing, you understand what I'm saying?
I understand that, but that's what I'm saying. That he is one who will let a person do whatever. And he likes to be the one to come along and say, no, that's not right.
Yeah, but you know what happened?
You in the beginning, the correct way.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you, Dre in the house.
People out there like that.
Yeah, Dre say, hey, Dre in the house.
Hi, Drea.
But I'm gonna tell you what happened though.
Glad to have you.
He was getting ready. He was getting ready to get back in the truck when I was going to go get reloaded. Okay, Dre say you the both of you are very, 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 very. It's not a clear period. It's not a clear picture. It looked clear to me. That she said we're very blurry.
We're blurry?
Yeah. Can you see me good?
Yeah, you're very clear on my
Yeah,
end.
but you're clear too. I don't know, Dre. Oh, Dre said the camera is off. Who camera is off? Your camera is off? Okay. Check it on your phone. On whose phone?
So what is she saying, that it's off?
She said check it on your phone.
Yeah, I don't know what I should be checking because everything looks good on my end.
She said first she said the camera is off. Now she's saying check it on your phone.
So whose phone is she referencing?
Because I'm not on my phone, so it couldn't be mine.
Okay. So it's my phone.
Okay, Dre said go to YouTube on your phone, look at the channel. Okay, give me a minute, Dre. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sign out over here on Instagram. This is the Fuel the Proud Look Real TV, right back at you. I'm gonna say good night to everybody over here on the Instagram. Thank you for tuning in. Right back at you, right back at you. And until next time, I'm out of here.
So is there something that I need to do?
No, I think she's telling me something on mine.
To do?
No, I think she's telling me something on mine. Okay. Okay, the words and everything is not clear at all. Okay, I'm on my phone right now, Dre, but the words and everything is not clear at all. Hold on, let me check something.
Everything is echoing now.
Yeah, that's because I had my phone on it. My phone is hooked to my computer.
Okay.
That's why I was just echoing. It's not echoing now, is it?
No, am I still clear on your end?
You're very clear.
Okay.
Let me do one thing here. Let me see. I'm gonna get it on the TV. Just hold on. I'm gonna get it on the TV.
You doing all right tonight, Drea?
Okay, let me get it on the TV and see what she's saying. Let me get it on the TV and see. Let me see here. I'm gonna turn around here and look at my TV. I'm looking at my TV now. It's clear. It's clear. Can you see my TV? Oh, you know what? I know what she might be saying.
What?
Okay, I know what she might be saying.
What is it?
My camera is a little blurry. My fingerprints probably was on it.
Oh, okay. Well, that is more clear.
Huh?
You do look more clear now.
Okay, that's what it was there.
Huh.
Okay. Take the floor, baby. Let me go. I'm gonna get something to make sure that that I'm gonna make sure my screen is let me get something to wipe my camera. It's probably the fingerprints from my hand from the lotion.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
take the floor, and I'm on mute.
Glad to have you in the house, Drea. I know you probably are not going to be able to respond because he put you on mute. But anyways, I'm glad you're here. Missed you yesterday. Hope you had a good day today. And I sure want to hear about your limits. And I'm hoping that we can get someone else in to share their thoughts and their experiences on limits. I've been on a couple of jobs, actually, as most of you know, that I've had a cleaning business for 23 years. And I had a customer who she was all over the place. And I had to tell her, I don't think we're a good fit. And that was the end of our relationship. There are certain things in the cleaning world that you have to set your perimeters. You absolutely have to. Because there are some people that will have you doing things that are definitely not a part of what you would normally do as far as service is concerned. So I had to let go of her. And at that point, nice money, but I couldn't deal with her. My limit was, I can't, I won't, and I shouldn't have to. So you got to have a little bit of patience. I know absolutely you have to have some patience. Another one of my limits is car repairs. If I take my vehicle in for a car repair, God in heaven knows I do not want to go back because that repair was not done properly. And at that point, I could be pretty upset after spending money and the job is not right yet. So I want to hear somebody else's limits when you know you have had enough. And even in relationships, there has to be boundaries in a relationship as well. And if the line of communication is no longer and no one seems to be able to solve problems or connect with what needs to be connected to, definitely you have to end it. If you're not going to get it the way it needs to be done, you have to end that as well. So I have a limit on that as well, as most people know.
Okay, I'm back. What about now, Drea? Michelle White again. Let me get back in. Can I get back in?
Uh-oh. There you go.
Okay, Drea. What is it looking like now? Okay. She told me to wipe again. I wiped again.
Mm-hmm.
She says, Miss Elliott, you should wipe your camera too.
Okay, absolutely.
That's probably grease on our hands, you know.
Okay, well, let's see.
You might get something to wipe it with. I just went and got a piece of little toilet paper, napkin, and wipe.
Did that make a difference, Drea? Did that make a difference? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It looked pretty
okay.
clear to me.
Okay.
It looked pretty clear to me, but it looks clear to me. We'll wait for Drea to give us the okay. But yeah, it looked pretty clear to me. But I just wiped mine with I would have got me a napkin. I mean a Kleenex and wiped it. This is the Few the Proud of For Real TV, right black at you, right black at you. Did I put this up on Ron on your limits? Okay, I hadn't put this up. Ron said, knowing your limits is good time management is important. We have no time to wait. Let's create our own environment. I know that's right, my brother. I missed that, but I got it.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, I got it. I got that, my brother. Yes. And we both, like she just said, we both agree to that 100%, my brother. Thanks for
Absolutely.
that excellent comment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dre said, Miss Elliott, you're going live. Add a great dramatic to Top China.
Oh my goodness.
She's saying you dynamite.
How sweet was that?
China. She said, Miss
Thank you,
Elliott, you're
Drea.
going live. Add a great dramatic to Top China.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank
Then she said, much better picture. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I know there's probably grease on my hands when I slid the things back and forth when I be setting up.
Okay.
Okay. Ron say that was me, Top. Yeah, I know it was. Yeah, that was a great comment you made, my brother.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, and of course, like we said, your limit, I'm gonna turn the TV off because I keep looking over there. Reaching your limit can be in a lot of different things, and that's why this topic can cover a lot of things.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, Ryan said you said Drea. Okay, my fault, Ryan. Yeah, my fault, Ryan. Yeah, that was your comment. It was a great one. Okay, Drea says my limit is with glass half full, half empty people. Oh, okay. She said her limit is with my limit is with glass half empty people. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. Well, you know what, Drea? We're gonna eliminate that. We're gonna make sure the cup stay full. How about that?
That's what we need.
We're gonna make Drea, we're gonna make the cup just stay full.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Then that way they can't question it then.
Right.
It ain't no question if it's half full or half empty. We're gonna just fill the cup up. We're gonna fill the cup up, Drea, so they won't be able to think either way. They ain't gonna have no choice but to see that it's full. That's how we're gonna do that. Like I'm about to fill mine back up now. Like I'm about to fill mine back up now. Okay, Drea says I have a limit with know it all people.
So, Drea, can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Drea? Ms. Elliott said, can you elaborate on that a little bit? And I'd like for you to elaborate on it a little bit myself. Let's go. One day, Drea gonna join us on the screen one day.
I want her. I don't know why
but you know, you have to let everybody do it in their own time, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was thrown into this position.
Hmm?
I said I was thrown into this position.
Well, actually, you wasn't. actually, you wasn't. You know, actually, you wasn't. Some things is just meant for certain people.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Okay, Drea said people who think they know it all, they refuse to accept different views and learn.
Okay.
Okay. Ron says, I read an article. Trump said he worked on a project for 15 years that opened my eyes when seeing things to full completion. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, they can say what they want about Trump. Um, I done read some of his autobiography. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong, but he have made some good deals. I read and seen he have made some good deals. Now I know Robert Kiyosaki. I know him and Trump went together and he went in on a venture together. I forget what they built. I'm gonna have to go back and look. But they did do something together and made a lot of money together, you know. Um, but yeah,
Donald Trump is a master manipulator.
yes,
He is the first one to admit that the system that they created, he made it work for him.
yes. But that's what you're supposed to do. It's the system.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
If the opportunity is there, and like you say, knowledge is everything.
That's
if
it.
we learn how to work the system like them, we'd be right in the same
And
space.
because listen, just like I tell people, quit being jealous of somebody.
Yeah, right.
Listen, like I told Mike, I said, Mike, we don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
What I mean by that is the system is already there. All we have to do is learn the system and work it.
And work it.
That's all we got to do is learn the system and work it.
Exactly.
Okay. Ron said Trump is a true New Yorker. Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is.
That's why I say a master manipulator.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know the game, you know the game.
That's it, and that's the bottom line. See one thing about business, it don't have anything to do with like. See, that's one of the problems with our people. We don't know how to separate business.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This ain't personal; it's just business.
Absolutely, and yeah, we do. Black people do struggle with that.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
But I tell you something.
And it's not supposed to be that way.
Right. I'll tell you something. In the streets, in my era, and the guys that I dealt with, see, we knew that. And that would be the first thing we would say. This ain't personal. Y'all know this ain't personal. This business. Mm-hmm. You knew what it was before you signed the contract.
Right.
You knew what it was before you signed the contract. That this is what you was going to get, and this what goes with it.
Absolutely.
Okay? This is what you're going to get. But this over here goes with it now. Mm-hmm. And you got to be able to hold your water.
Exactly.
You got to be able to hold your water. Don't take everybody down because you're going down. Mm-hmm. You got to go lay it down. That's it. You did? But that's one thing I could say about being out there with the people that I dealt with out there on a higher level. We knew it wasn't personal, that this was business. Mm-hmm. After we take care of this business, then we go back to being friends or whatever. Right. But right now, we're associates. Mm-hmm. We'll be friends when we finish doing this business.
Right.
Okay. Then I see you later on tonight, we'll do whatever. But right now, it's business.
Right.
Okay, Ron says, I'm a true businessman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a heartless businessman, just like Trump. Yes, you is. Yes, you is, Ron. I done heard about you in them. I done heard about you in them boardrooms.
There goes
I heard about you. Yeah, I done heard about him in them boardrooms.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Dre said we just started having our own business just about 70 years ago. They have had 400 years as business people. Yes, I agree with you 100%. And another thing, this is what people don't know. Our wealth was stolen. When you enslave people, you steal their wealth. Mm-hmm. Not only that, This is what people don't understand. Not only did they have us in slavery and kept all the money, they didn't have to pay no taxes
Mm-hmm.
because there was no taxes. Taxes didn't go into effect till I think in 1903. Is when taxes went in effect all the way in the United States. The United States became a corporation in 1883. So you need to understand you're in the business. And this is what I be trying to tell them in these barbershops I be in. I ask them, what are you standing in the middle of? To show you how smart their minds are. I'm standing in the barbershop. I said, again, what are you standing in the middle of? And they say, God, what you talking about? Standing in the barbershop. I said, yeah, you standing in the barbershop. But what you're standing in the middle of is what's the word I use? Not business. I use a market. You're standing in the middle of a market. And they'd be like, what you mean? I said, come over here to the window. I said, you see all these stores? That's a market. I said, look, you see all them houses going down that street? That's a market. You have to pay to be in them houses. Even if you own it, you still have to pay property taxes. You have to pay gas and electric. You understand? So you're standing in the middle of a market. And as soon as we as a people understand that, the better off we'll be. That we are.
I can be perfectly honest with you. I never thought about it until you brought that to my attention.
I know. A lot of
Never
people
thought, and I'm 63 years old, and
Yeah.
I never thought about it.
A lot of people don't. See, what happens is, what I try to do to people is open up your third eye. You have a third eye right here.
Right.
You have to go back into your own African studies to find out about the third eye. And I did, and it found out and opened up everything to me.
Mhm.
It changed my whole outlook on life.
Right.
Okay, Drea says we cannot be so hard on ourselves if we are just getting started as business owners. He's
That's
like,
very true.
yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, cuz. Yes, I agree with you, cuz. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, because 23 years hasn't been easy for me.
I know it. Okay, Drea says it's not fair to compare ourselves to them. To say all that we are not doing is somewhat unfair. Okay.
Yes, I agree with her. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree to a
yeah.
certain degree, though. We
You
should
know,
be a
that's
lot
why-
further. We should be a lot further than what we are.
Right.
See, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because we had went backwards. We lost our hood. The government made a plan to let the Arabs come in and blood suck. You understand what I'm saying? They was funded by the government. All you gotta do is do the research. It's public information. They didn't come over here with no money. See, what people don't know, the Arabs that came over here is the Palestinian Arabs. When the United States let the Jews take their land and make Israel. You understand me? So since they displaced them and took everything, they made a plan for them to come over here. We're gonna give you money, and we're gonna give you the black community. They started in Detroit and went all around the country. Okay.
So I was going to say, I have to ask the question. Are these people getting stuff dirt cheap?
What? Say that again now.
Are the people coming in getting everything dirt cheap?
What you mean dirt cheap?
Like this particular store, this convenience store, they only getting it for $4,000?
Well, whatever they get it for, the United States pays.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Andrea says they undermine us at every turn. You're right, cuz every turn. And it's the government. The government is our biggest enemy, whether you want to believe it or not. If you do your research, you'll find out. Now back to what you were saying. Okay, wait a minute. Dre on the roll here. Dre said we had over 25 successful communities with bank businesses, yes, homes, and they got destroyed by the government. I'm 100% right. You're 100% right, cuz. 100% right. You said dirt cheap wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was, the government gave them money, so it didn't matter. They gave them the money, then gave them like what they would call a tax abate,
Mhm.
where they didn't have to pay any taxes for like 7 years.
Well, I bet it was dirt cheap then.
Yes, it was dirt cheap. Believe that. It didn't cost
Right.
it didn't cost the Arabs nothing.
Right, because if we wanted to buy that same
No,
store,
no.
it would be $100,000 or
That ain't no
$200,000.
question. Believe that.
Yes,
She didn't, and then listen. See,
that's
this,
why I asked the question.
right. See, this is what you need to understand. Remember, I was a Muslim, so I'm talking to the Arabs at the masjid,
Mhm.
and they telling me these things.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? They telling me these things.
Mhm.
They telling me these things. Then they say when they 7 years is up, they make an arrangement to bring someone else from there over here to take the store over. Quick, like a quick deed, not exactly a quick deed, but like a quick deed, and the government will give them the same thing.
Mhm.
You understand?
Right.
Okay.
But you know, this is the one thing that I don't know how we'll ever get ahead of this, is really cut the borders off. Quit allowing people to come in and have a free for all.
They're not gonna do that because it's in their benefit.
I know, but I'm just saying, but if we
No,
could get a handle on that, we definitely could be a lot further ahead.
Yeah. Okay, Dred says, so how can you say we should be further along when they have destroyed our success over and over again? Okay. Ron says, go back to my last comment. Let me see, Ron, where you at? What was your last comment, Ron? Your last comment, Ron, I got from you was, I'm a true businessman. That's the last comment I got from you, Ron. If you put something up, something else up, it didn't come through. Last comment I got from you, Ron, is I'm a true businessman. Okay, Dre, where you at? Dre says they won't even allow you to grow your wealth by buying the land next. Yeah, you're right. Buying the land next door. You're right. You're right. You're right. They find all kind of reason not to let me get that little piece of land. You dead right, cuz. You dead right. You dead right. You dead? No, you dead right. I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%. See, I know some guys that had the stores that wasn't gonna sell. You know what the government did?
What did
Cut
they do?
their credit out. They told the companies that they would, like these Arabs, like when you get a store, they let you run credit. You don't pay for that stuff right up front.
Right, of course, absolutely. It is
Okay,
definitely
you get credit, and they bring the stuff. Then once you sell it, or whatever, then you pay them for it. They cut the credit out. They made some of the black stores to where they couldn't even furnish the store, so they had to say it. Government did this. Dre on the roll here. Okay, Dre say, so if they stopping, you imagine all the black folks that stopping nationwide. I agree, cuz I know I talked to them nationwide. So how can you expect us to be further along? Okay. Okay. This, okay, the only answer is to separate. And I agree. What she mean by separate, she means separate from the crack. And I agree with you 100%. Okay, Ron says, sorry you didn't get my last comment. Can't repost too much writing. Yeah, I didn't get that one, Ron. I showed you the last one I got from you. Okay. Dre, no, she be writing though. Dre be writing. Okay, Dre say, it will be when we separate that exception of us getting better will come true. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. But it's a hard thing to do because our people are so everywhere. See, our people believe in this, believe in that. Belief is keeping us apart. You understand what I'm saying? How's we gonna come together? It ain't what you know keeping us apart, it's what you believe. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's, but I ain't finna get into that, but that's I mean, that's, but see, he behind all that.
Right. But one thing that I believe that we need to really work on credit. I'm actually echoing. I don't know if you hear me echoing.
Yeah, you was up.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. But anyways, I think we need to work on our credit so that way we would at least have a leg up to get in the doors. Those credit scores mean everything. You don't need money, you need credit scores now. And I think that if we keep our credit in a space where we can always borrow, like they say, use someone else's money.
Yeah.
Because credit is a big deal. It's way better than money now.
Oh, ain't no question.
Yeah.
And that's why I've been trying to work on mine. But what can I say? Well, I'm gonna get, because it's going more and more to that. Mm-hmm. See, they got a thing that Biden about to come with that they call Biden's Bucks.
Right.
I gave the information out on the YouTube channel. It's called Biden's Bucks. I'm gonna look it up again and make sure I send it to you. Okay, Drea said no. All that has to be done is organization and a person like Malcolm to lead the way. Okay, but see, Malcolm ain't here. See, okay, I'm gonna just say this here.
But we have to be able to lead our own way.
There you go. That's what I was getting ready to say.
Interestingly enough, I've always started from ground zero, and I have worked myself to the bone to make sure I had my situation covered, no matter what happened. And I think that if we start getting ourselves into a space where we focus on making sure our credit is in order, even if we don't really use it, we need to have that in order. Never mind the money.
Right.
It's a big deal now. Yeah. It is a real big deal.
See, this is what you got to understand when you talk about that leader stuff. All they got to do is kill the leader in the system, and the rest is over with. You understand what I'm saying? If we have a leader, we got to not let them know who the leader is, like the mob do. Mm-hmm. See, the mob bosses started where you don't even mention the mob boss name. Like Vincent Gigante. You was forbidden to say his name. When they had a meeting and he wasn't there, and they would say, I talked to him. They would grab their chin. Mm-hmm. I mean, they talked to Vincent Gigante. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
You understand? Because they called him the chin.
Okay.
So when they had the meetings, he wouldn't come to the meeting. He would have his underboss to represent him there. You see what I'm saying? And he would say, I represent. When he did like this, they knew they was talking about the chin. Vincent the Chin Gigante. If we do have one leader, we need to not let the white man know who he is so he don't go and kill him.
But I have to ask this question in reference to leading. If we all came together and led.
That's what I'm talking about.
Never mind one individual.
That's over with.
We need to have lots of leaders come together and make it happen for each other.
Listen, I tell them that in the street.
That's what we need.
No, I don't want to be your leader.
That's what we need.
I said, look here. You're supposed to be standing right beside me and be a leader too. That's why I'm giving you this information. Yes. I'm giving you this information so you'll be a leader too.
Exactly. And that's what we need.
That's what we need. We need a team of leaders. A team of leaders.
Exactly.
The for real team. Okay.
That's why I'm on board 100%.
Okay, this is why we have to separate. Okay, hold on. Oh, excuse me. Hold on, Drea. Okay, Drea said I'm only talking about separation. Okay, yeah. Now I agree with you there. But yeah.
Okay, Drea, so let's take it a step further. Once we're separated, then what?
We have to have a system in place.
So you see, and having a lot of leaders will be the system in place.
Yes. Because you know what? Next man up.
Right. That's a very important thing.
If you remember yesterday when I was talking about the brother that was on YouTube, oh man. James Small. Remember I was talking about Dr. James Small when that yesterday?
Well, I don't think it was the day before.
But you know when I was talking about Dr. James Small.
Right.
Okay, Dr. James Small, he took over after Brother Malcolm got killed.
Mm-hmm.
He stepped in Brother Malcolm's position to keep Malcolm's organization going. James Smalls did. Yes, he did. Okay, Dre says, okay, well, first of all, separation is not for everyone. Not everyone is allowed to go. Oh, that's for sure. Because see, you can't. Brother Malcolm said that. Brother Malcolm said some of our people are so brainwashed that we're going to have to leave them behind.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Malcolm said that.
Right.
He said a lot of we're going to have to leave behind because them going to be the one that's going to turn us in.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And them was the ones that got him killed. Because they all skin folks ain't your kin folks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say it again. All skin folks is not your kin folk.
That's true.
Okay? They there representing Mr. Gilmore.
Mm-hmm.
To get all the information to take back to Mr. Gilmore and give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Okay, Dre said all those who don't believe in the movement should stay right where they are. And yes, ain't no
That's
point.
right. 100.
We don't need them.
That's right.
We don't need them because
That's
they
right.
don't do treason. Treason.
We
I
need to be team
I-
players now. We have to be team players.
Yes. We have to be that. That's why we're going. That's why we putting together the for real team.
That's right. Gotta be
That's why,
team players.
that's why we putting together the for real team.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I am
Yeah.
so glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's why we putting together the for real team. That's right, Dre. All those who don't believe in the movement should stay right where they are.
Absolutely.
Because the revolution will not be televised. Yeah, the revolution will
I
not
remember
be
that.
televised.
I remember that.
That was H. Rap Brown.
I remember that.
Okay. The people who question and wonder how it's going to work ain't ready. That's for sure.
Mhm.
That's for sure.
Yes, you got to take a leap out on faith,
Ain't no question.
and we definitely have things in place. We got to have things in place.
Yeah,
We got to
yeah,
have things
yeah.
in place.
But see, that's where the organizer come in at.
And yes, and it takes a mixture of people
Yeah.
to do what needs to be done.
Everybody have to have a position
Exactly.
and play
Yes.
your position.
Yes.
See, that's one thing I find people don't want to play their position. They
No.
want your position.
Yes.
Okay, if you want this position, just make sure you can handle it.
Exactly.
It's not here, you can have it.
Right.
Just make sure you can handle it.
Mhm.
I ain't got to be out in the front.
Right.
That's why I told you once we get this channel going, I want enough ladies on here to where I ain't got to even be here. I started off as the Food the Proud of real boom, put y'all on, I'm out. And let y'all go.
That's what I'm
Because
talking
I already know we need, if we're gonna build see, I'm into nation building. And if we're gonna build the nation, you cannot do it without the system.
Mhm.
That's why the Black Nationals were so strong. The Black Panthers were so strong. P.P. Newton them said it. Without the sisters, we don't have nothing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
It does take a strong Black woman to be behind her man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
To keep him
The
on the
backbone.
straight and narrow, to keep him focused, to
Listen.
keep him motivated.
Listen. Dude said, one time he said, man, you got your woman walking behind you. Why she walking behind you? I said, man, you know why? He said, why? I said, because she my backbone. If something gonna happen, I'm gonna be in the front so it happen to me first. See, this is what you got to understand. See, this is why, where I really got that from, where I really learned to start learning it from, it came to me as I was a Muslim. But once I really did the research, once I got out and started doing my own research on my own Black people, Black, all the way back to Kennedy and everything, that's what it was. It wasn't for what you thought. It's because she's the backbone, and if it's trouble, it's supposed to happen to me first. Okay, I got it now. She's supposed to be beside me when I tell her to be beside me. That's when it's safe. That's when it's safe. But if we out and about or whatever, the man's supposed to lead. Not only mentally and physically too. Stay on your job, black man. Stand up, be a man, black man. That's all. Quit being a coward and whimpering out.
Well,
Okay.
I like holding hands.
Okay, well, we're gonna hold like this. You can hold my hand, you be behind me. Okay, how about that? Okay, Dre said that's good that you treat your wife Alicia that way, TC. Okay. You got a good woman with you. Okay. All right. But you get what I'm saying. Do y'all get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I thought you were
Okay.
saying something to Drea.
No, I'm just saying, do y'all get what I'm saying? Okay, because see, if you look at the pyramids, the woman is beside him, but his left foot is front. That's what the left foot meant. Look at the pyramids, you see the left foot is front,
Well, I will definitely take a look at the pyramids tonight.
and his left foot is front.
Okay.
I used to know his name. I'm gonna have to go back. I got a lot of that stuff in my other phone. Because I had a lot of that stuff in my phone. I kept it in my phone because they was what I call my battle phone. And I went out in the street to do battles with the Hebrew Israelites and everybody else. I could have different phones to pull the information up. You dig what I'm saying? And you know, so yeah, but that's why his left foot was forward. His left foot was forward. That was to let him know that he's leading.
Well, I will definitely take a look at that tonight.
She's really behind him. She's on the side of him, but she's behind him. Okay. See, I mean, you know what? Just think about this here. It's like say if you out in a club or something, and it's kind of crowded, and y'all walking through. Do the man walk first, or do you walk first?
Well, that's a different beast.
No.
Most of the times, guys do go first.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Only thing I'm saying, because he's supposed to lead in certain. You understand what I'm saying? In the street, he's supposed to lead. That's the protection. The black man supposed to protect the black woman. When I was in the Nation of Islam, we used to have badges. Badges we used to sell. Respect and protect the black woman. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but this is the few, the proud of Real TV. Right black at you, right black at you. Drea came in blasting, didn't she?
That's nice. I
Came
definitely
in
appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that, Drea.
He came in blasting.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of points well taken.
And here she go again. Drea said, I've noticed that you always protect Felicia. I can always tell how much you love her by how you treat and speak to her. Okay. Okay.
Well, that's a beautiful thing.
It's just a man being a man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's just a man being a man. That's all it is. Just a man being a man. It's just a man being a man. That's all it is. Being a real man. But this is the Future Proud of Real TV. Right black at you. Right black at you. Okay, we've been on here an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh my.
Guess we can get ready to wind this down. We'll
Good night. It was a good night.
yeah, we'll wait to see how much, you got to get Dre time.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dre probably find something else off right now.
Okay.
knowing her, she finds get ready to find something else off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know, if it's the first time coming to the channel, subscribe to the channel, subscribe and share. Share the channel with your family, share it to your social medias, and we just trying to do some positive things over here. Just wake the mind up. Just want to make you think. That's why we have some topics we have might be hard. Some topics we have just go, just be easy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Monday we're gonna open up with just an open mic. What you say?
Sounds real good to me.
With just an open mic.
Mm-hmm.
Open mic mean anything.
Right.
Okay, like I said, Dre fine off. Okay, Dre said, how do you know that you are at your limit? You want to answer that? Because I know it's got to be different. It's different for everybody.
Right. For me, when
Please
I've had
close
enough,
up a minute there. Go ahead.
For me, when I've gotten to my limit, I will instantly make a change. I don't have to think about it.
Me personally, that's about the same thing with me. You know, as Papa say, I done took all I can take, and me can't take no more.
Can't take no more.
Gotta eat my spinach and kick some ass.
Yes, I have all. I can't take any more.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more.
Fred said, didn't hear your limit, TC. I just said it, Dre. It's just when enough is enough. You know, I'm not gonna keep beating the dead horse. Okay, Dre. Dre says limits can also be a positive experience too. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because you learn from it.
Right.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Yes, you learn from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you learn from it. You learn from everything, whether it's good or bad. You learn from it. You understand what I'm saying? And hopefully you don't make the same mistakes again. You learn.
But this is the thing. If you're really learning from that particular situation, why do you have to repeat it? You're not learning.
Yeah, well,
you have to repeat the same thing.
Yeah, but
that's not learning.
Yeah. But the situation can how can I put it? It can start off a certain way and end up later being the same thing that you have been in before, but it's just a different situation. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying, or do you?
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
I'm just speaking on the same thing.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Right.
Finally get it.
Well, that's why my saying is, and it's not just my saying, it's what I do now. I want to make new mistakes, not the same one. I'm meant to making some new mistakes. And the only way to make new mistakes, you got to do different things and new things.
That is so true.
Okay, there you go.
That's so true.
Okay, Dre say Monday is open mic and my birthday. Okay, cuz.
Happy birthday.
Happy born day, cuz. Happy born day. All right. Happy born day. How's you working Monday? How's you working Monday, Dre? What's the day? Friday.
Mm-hmm.
How's you working Monday? What are you doing tomorrow? Is you off tomorrow, Dre? Or she working a half a day Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Is you what about tomorrow, Dre? I think Felicia's off tomorrow. How's you? What's your schedule tomorrow, Felicia? Drea? Okay, tomorrow. Apartments, then nothing planned. I don't know what that is. You got doctor. DR, I guess that's doctor, right? Miss Elliott, can you hear me?
Yes.
She got tomorrow DR. That's doctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doctor appointment. Okay, then nothing planned. What is your plans for tomorrow? How's you working tomorrow?
I'm working a few hours. Going to the gym.
And what time,
The gym?
Yeah, what time is you? I'm saying you what time is you? I mean,
My day probably will be done by 4:30.
okay.
And that's gym. I have to go to the gym tomorrow.
Right.
Why? What's going on?
No, I was gonna say maybe we can try to do something, try to do a little something for Dre's. This is Monday. I know everybody could be working Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, doctor's appointment tomorrow afternoon, then nothing planned. Monday, doctor appointment in the afternoon. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll just maybe try to hook it up on the phone or something, not right now on the computer. And see maybe we can get her a cake or something and take an ice cream or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that'd be too much on y'all hips, would it?
Not me. What time are you talking about?
I guess that's why I said maybe that's why I said we won't try to do it right now on the computer.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. What I do is I'll call Drea, then I'll call you, you know what I'm saying, then I talk to Felicia, then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Drea said we can celebrate anytime.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying, do you want to do it tomorrow? Tomorrow Saturday? You want to do it tomorrow? Miss Elliott, how's your schedule Sunday?
Same thing.
Okay. But which one of them days you think would be better? Okay. Okay. Your face tell it all.
Well, no, you haven't been specific about a time.
I know that's why I'm gonna wait.
That's first and foremost. So
Right,
I can't make a decision without
I
a time frame.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yes, okay. All right. Yeah, well, that's what we'll do then. I'll call Drea, and I'll just talk to everybody, and then we'll just go from there and see what kind of little time frame. I mean, it ain't got to be no long time, maybe an hour or two, and because I ain't gonna ask her age on here, because I know most women kind of, y'all got that age, right? Well, I'm just saying that's what they say. To me,
who cares about age?
You know what? Right? Because I was about to say that. To me, I think that's more of a white folks thing.
I love being 63. I'm
right,
very proud.
You see what I'm saying? Because I just my minute, I'm 60 years old with the equipment.
I am very proud of being 63.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well,
good night.
Ready. Shut this down. I'm gonna let you close out. I'm gonna give you a full screen so you can close out on your own. I'm gonna give you a full screen so the whole screen is yours. You can close out.
All right. Well, I would like to say thank you to all those that did tune in, and even those that didn't tune in and were just watching. I hope you guys have a good night and a very good weekend, and hopefully you'll join us again on Monday. Good night.
Right. Okay. Drea said y'all the same age.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, Drea said starting Monday. He said me and Miss Elliott are the same age starting Monday. All right now.
Look, Drea, only for a little while. I'll be 64 in September.
All right. All right now. Okay. Well, this is the Few, the Proud of For Real TV, right black at you. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Everybody on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And I want to thank my host.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank my host. And thank everyone for tuning in. And I guess we're going to sign on out of here. We've been on here about almost 2 hours. This is the Few, the Proud of For Real TV, right black at you, right black at you. And I thank everyone for tuning in, and thank you, my host. And
Thank you.
yes, ma'am. And we already know, everybody already know, Monday gonna be open mic. So come with whatever you want to come with Monday, okay? Andrea says, good night, everyone.
Good night.
All right, good night. Peace and black power.